I'm taking over as head coach of the Florida Gators in NCAA football. Billy Napier just wasn't quite getting it done. He's inherited a really tough schedule with a really young team. That's kind of the essence and what I want to fix in season one is I want to keep building on this depth. I'm not going to play very many games. I'm going to focus on just recruiting for the first season. The goal is we have to win a championship within 5 seasons. Whenever I do that, that'll be the end of the dynasty. Could be year two, could be year four. We may never win it. Only time will tell. But just taking a look at our roster here, Graham Mertz will be the quarterback hopefully this year and next. The depth behind him is kind of lacking. I could pick up a freshman that's better than Jack Miller, so that's going to be the plan. Offensively, we got Montreal Johnson Jr. and Trevor Etienne, along with Cam Carroll, who we're just going to redshirt just for a little bit of depth purposes. Wide receiver, very young. We got one senior, the rest are sophomore with only one junior, Jaquavian Frazier's. And then tight end, kind of same situation, kind of younger, but pretty good overall. Left tackle, sophomore, junior, 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 sophomore. So no seniors on the starting line, which means all 5 come back next year. We have a junior at the left end, sophomore at the right end, freshman at D tackle with another junior as his backup, and sophomore being 3, freshman being 4. So again, I still have not mentioned the word senior in like the last 7 positions. Left outside linebacker, we don't have any middle linebacker. Senior's a 3rd string. Sophomore, junior, junior, sophomore, freshman, sophomore, all corners. Again, Jordan Castell, true freshman starting at safety. Again, no seniors on defense. There's not one senior on defense, which means we will return all 11 starters. Offensively, there's one senior on offense as well, maybe 2. Okay, the tight end and the wide receiver 1 is going to be who we rock with on offense. So we will return 20 out of 22 starters next season. We're going to start off with who's a good team to start off with here? Let's go to Colorado. Let's do that. We'll play at Colorado. We'll play Miami at home. Then our SEC schedule is Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, LSU, Missouri, Georgia, Vandy, South Carolina. I'll give a little a down team here. We'll go San Jose State and then FSU in the Sunshine Showdown. So that'll be the schedule for this season. Obviously, I'm not going to play any of these games, so we could go 4-8 for all I know. I'm strictly going to focus on recruiting this season, but I don't want us to go just 8-4 because I scheduled a bunch of nobodies. So let's try to get some depth built. Let's try to get some experience for these guys, and I'll check back in with you. We'll say every 4 weeks for season 1. All right, and this is week number 4. We are up to date. We are currently 1-1. We had a bye week in week number 3. We play number 11 Tennessee this week. But if you take a look at where we stand with our recruits, pretty good situation we've got going on here. I need to max this guy out. That'll work. Number 2 overall outside linebacker should be ours. Number 19 overall athlete. This guy is really going to be a looks like receiver, maybe running back, or he could even be a quarterback. 80 throw power, 85 throw rack, and a 90 speed. So we could probably put him a couple different places on the field. Does have a visit. I'm going to get him in next week with everybody else. Same thing with this guy. 79 overall wide receiver, and guess what? We're in the lead on him too. Now, 78 overall DN, I really could probably go after him, and I think I got one of these guys down here. Yeah, you. Let's bump you down to about 100. Bump you down just a little bit, and let's go get that 78 overall DN, shall we? Awesome. All right, so we got number 17 overall wide receiver, 79 overall. We got this guy I'm about to go get, 79 overall outside linebacker. So remember, we didn't have a left outside linebacker on this team, and right now I'm leading in the number 2 and number 3 outside backers. So number 3 center, hopefully will be ours. Don't need a free safety. Don't really need him. He's a bust. He is a 5-star, 95 speed, but I'll go get him later if I just need somebody. This guy, scouted him. He's okay. He's pretty decent in man coverage. I probably could go get him as well, and I will do just a little bit of points on him. And you know what? You guys convinced me. Let's go ahead and try to get him too while we're here. Okay. Probably could go get him as well. There's a lot of guys here that we probably could go get, but obviously I'm only working with so many points here. Tremaine Cleveland, this is the guy I really want to go get. We're probably going to be neck and neck with Tennessee, I think, LSU all season. So that could be a huge get. Number 3, scrambler. Number 9, athlete here. We're in second. I got a lot of people visiting this next week. So we're in second, and this guy behind Auburn, we're first by a lot for Matt Peterson, the number 3 halfback. He is a 5-star. So I'm going to bump him down and see if I can't go find maybe somebody else. Not him. Maybe that guy. Let's try to go get this DN too. So that's just a little update. Nothing crazy. No commits yet. We're in good standing. Like I said, we played number 9 Tennessee this week. Of course, that is going to be a sim. I may go ahead and sim next week too. But that is where we stand. So see you guys week number 8. All right, I'm coming here 1 week early. We are on the downhill slide. We're currently 2-3, but as you can see, I've got a lot of recruiting points that have gone missing, and I've got 6 commits after a huge recruiting weekend for the Florida Gators. We are in a very good position. You see, we got the number 5 DN all but locked up. Tony Brown, number 2 outside linebacker, all but locked up. I can now start going after this guy a little bit heavier, that guy a little bit heavier, try to get these guys locked in. We're going to go get Matt Harrison, and we're going to – I wish I could go further on there, but he just took his visit. And then we got Nathan Harrell, who I am now down. Why am I down? Well, he don't have a scholarship. That could help. But we're going to stay on this guy for probably another week or two just because I just had a huge recruiting weekend. We were able to get number 3 5-star running back Matt Peterson, number 4 halfback. So we just locked up our halfbacks for the future right there. We just got a good center. Now, obviously, we do return all 5 offensive linemen this year or next year, so he won't play, but he's already a 78 overall. We can redshirt him. He'll start as an 80 overall freshman, redshirt freshman. Number 3 outside backer, 79 overall. Probably going to be an instant starter. Number 79 wide receiver, or 79 overall, number 17 wide receiver. He should probably redshirt, 81 overall, redshirt freshman. And then number 19 overall athlete, Dustin Massey. This guy is arguably a pretty good quarterback. 90 overall speed, or 90 speed, 80 throw power, 85 throw accuracy. Don't really see him playing maybe wide receiver, but I don't necessarily need him there. And this is also, if I don't get him, it's not the end of the world because I did just get Dustin Massey. But I'm going to stay on him, still try to get Tremaine Cleveland, and we'll see what comes. So, huge recruiting weekend for the Gators. I got to figure out who I'm going to add to this board, and I'll give you guys an update probably after either a big win or a big recruiting weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, I have came across a recruiting landmine, and I have put ourselves in a very good position here to land a couple top prospects and a couple of gems. So as you can see, I'm now number 1 in this 5-star and number 10 overall wide receiver. That's just a class booster. I don't really think he's ever even going to see the field besides his 95 speed. Still in the lead over LSU, but he visits them one of the last weeks of the year, so only time will tell. That may be an off-season get. Number 9 athlete, we're in first. Number 23 athlete, we're leading, but I think he's still okay. He just took a visit with us, so don't think we'll get this one, but only time will tell. Kellen Fox, we're in. All right, Lawrence Wise, we're in. Ben Moses, we're leading. Not the best get, but it's a get. This guy, Todd Good. Now a lot of these guys here, +5 overall gem, +5 overall gem. There's one more, I think it's this guy, Brad Goff, +7 overall gem. I have found some landmines, like I was trying to tell you. We're in a very, very good position here with a lot of these guys, and ultimately only time will tell until they end up before the Gator. But since last time we talked, well, I've got a couple more commitments. Don't know who all you guys saw. We got the number 5 DN, we got the number 2 outside linebacker, we got the number 6 DN, and we got the number 11 athlete. This guy is going to be a hell of a corner for us. So that's kind of where that's where we stand. Top classes, number 2, only behind Alabama because really they just have more commits. They've got 7 3-stars, 4 more commits than we do. But look at the difference: 9-1, ranked number 6. We're 5-5, not ranked. So we're in a very good position as we approach the end of this season. We play San Jose State this week. Finish with FSU. I'm going to take us to week 15, and we'll see what this recruiting class looks like. I had one goal with season number 1, and it was to lock up our already pretty deep future, and we did just that. Number 3 overall quarterback. This is our signing class. I'll tell you what we ranked after this, but number 3 quarterback, number 35 athlete. This guy, he's probably going to, well, apparently we can't see what his attributes are, but regardless, he is pretty good. Okay. Number 40 overall D tackle. Doesn't seem good. He's a 77 overall. Number 9 athlete. Number 10 wide receiver, 95 speed. Number 7 DN. Number 11 athlete. Number 6 DN. Number 2 OLB. Number 5 DN. Number 16 wide receiver. 19 athlete. 17 wide receiver. 3 outside linebacker. 3 center. 4 halfback. 3 halfback. You want to talk about a squad? You want to talk about a class that returns, or a team that returns 20 out of 22 starters, just signing the number 1 class in whatever year this is. I don't know. It's year number 1 for me. 12 4-stars, 4 5-stars, and a 77 overall 2-star. That it doesn't get any better than that. I think this is probably the best class I've ever signed. So what a way to finish off season number 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let me know any recruiting tips that you have. Put them in the comment section. I'll see if I can't beat that class in season number 2. But season number 2, plan is to recruit like I did, but also going to play probably about half the games. Probably any ranked opponents, I will play them. I'm not trying to win the national championship in 2 years. I'm trying to make it a 5-year thing. So I'll play ranked opponents in season number 2. Still going to recruit my ass off like I just did. And yeah, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it.